relaxes people to enjoy themselves. And then we pass toys out and jackets to the kids. That's, for me, to see stuff like that happening is my Christmas presents, you know? Those are my gifts to help people feel good about themselves.
All the smiles are your gifts.
Yeah, exactly. All the smiles are my gifts. That's God smiling to me. Yeah. My name is Doug Goodfeather. I'm a Hunkapapa Lakota from the Standing Rock, Lakota and Dakota Reservation in South and North Dakota, which we all know as Standing Rock. I was born and raised in a little district called Rock Creek. It's on the South Dakota side by my grandparents. I was taught the traditions and virtues and values of the culture and the language, and how to use that to treat all people equally. I carry myself that way. I emulate myself as our culture. I was always taught by the elders that these ways don't belong to us, they belong to the people. And the people are the people who come, no matter what color you are. If they come to you, then they're your people. They're our people. And so you help them. You help them with open arms. So that's the way I was taught, because we're all light living in a body. And no matter what color that body is, we're all light inside. That's how I ask people to see each other, you know. If you imagine that person as a light, that's all you'll see is a light. And they see you as a light. And that's how you see each other, as lights. When we use them, when we use our spirit light, our spirit to help people, the brighter your light will be. You know? There was these two spirits that were living. There was a elder spirit and a young spirit. They were sitting on the star and they were looking at Earth. There was all kinds of lights coming out of the Earth. There's big balls of lights, little teeny ones, dim ones, humongous bright ones, and they're all coming, different sizes, different brightnesses. And the young spirit asked the elder spirit, "What are those? What are those lights coming out of? Why are they coming out of Earth?" The elder spirit said, "Those are people's prayers." And he said, "How come some of them are different sizes and brighter than others, and some are just dim, you can barely see them?" He said, "Those are people's faith, belief." So the younger spirit, so he said, "Well, how can they make their light brighter?" He said, "Because they have to learn how to nourish themselves to make their light bright." My journey here on this earth is to be of service to the people and to do the Creator's will. And that will is to take care of the people. And so I work hard at that. I have to keep myself humble so I can see truth. And my sight is from my heart. So when I see true that way, I see the people I need to help. And the people that I need to pick up. I mean, there's a lot of people on the way, but some of them are not ready because of a lot of pride. A lot of false pride. So that's how I see things.
I would like to ask you, first question is, if God forbid you or a loved one got sick and the only potential treatment was illegal, would you stand by and watch them suffer, or would you break the law and help?
Well, there's a law that is true and there's a law that is false. And the false law that always come from those that are to control you. And the true law is the one that you follow in your heart, that is given to us naturally. And a loved one of mine, my daughter, actually passed away from leukemia 3 years ago, and she was 21 years old. And she was going to have a baby, and they both passed away together. And but she taught me something very profound and powerful, and she taught me the meaning of true sacrifice and true courage, because in her time of sickness, the doctors approached her and said, if you abort the baby, you will have a better chance of survival. And she looked at me, and as a father, you know, my love for her was unconditional. And I told her, I said, I'm here for you no matter what decision you make. I will love you no less than anything. But this is a decision that you need to make. So she said, I'm sick, and if I happen to make it through the sickness, she said, I won't be able to have no other baby because of the medication they're giving me. So I'm going to keep my baby. She said, even if it takes my life, I'm going to keep my baby. I'm going to give him a fighting chance to live. So with that, it taught me the meaning of true sacrifice, true courage, and ultimate sacrifice for another life. Even when she knew that it was a greater chance for her to pass away, die from her sickness, because she's taking care of two, herself and a baby, she still made that choice to sacrifice for her son, my grandson. When she did that, it taught me the meaning of true courage and true love. I carry that with me in my heart, and I honor her every day to live my life to help all people, to put forth just a tiny bit of that true sacrifice by loving all people. So that was a powerful teaching for me. People ask me a lot of times how I feel about my relationship with the Creator, because some people, in their loss of loved ones that close, would be angry or even turn away from the Creator and their faith. For me, it brought me closer. It strengthened my faith and my belief in the Creator, because now I know where my daughter, she went home. And with that, I look forward to that journey, but not yet. Until I'm ready to go, until my purpose is done here on earth, then I'll make my journey. But I look forward to it. I believe in that. There's no law above a life that, you know, you have to fight for.
The second question is, you've already answered it, but well, I'll ask it. What is your contribution to our world?
To be of service. That's my contribution.
Last but not least, what does for the love mean to you?
You know, love is a powerful spirit, very powerful spirit. And people are afraid of it. And people are afraid to fall in love, because a lot of times they feel like it breaks them in relationships, or whatever it may be. But that's the opposite of thinking. You know, love is the most healing of nourishments for yourself and for life. For the love of love is just the ultimate feeling of giving, you know, and it depends how you want to give too, how you give. But first, we always must learn to give the nourishment to ourselves, because that emanates from you. That emanates from you, and the more you nourish and practice that with yourself, the powerful it is to others. And people will feel it when you walk by, or feel it when you look, or feel it when you're thinking of them. And that's the power of love. That's the true power of it. It's just the ultimate sacrifice of giving. It's unconditional. It's never ending. It's the cycle of the beauty of life.